I don't know about you, but I cannot seem to stop watching these day in the life videos. Videos where someone who has a normal 9 to 5 job just takes snippets of their day from the time they wake up to the time they go to bed, and it's just so satisfying to watch. And it just kind of gets me wondering, like, why are these videos so addicting? So today I just want to kind of go over some of the reasons why I think that is, what's really going on behind the scenes, and why we love these seemingly simple routines. If you're a fellow day in the life video addict, then be sure to like and subscribe. So I think one big reason why these videos could be so addicting is that the content creator usually seems to have their life all figured out. They'll wake up in the morning, kiss their wife before their commute to work, show what they get for lunch, show what they have for dinner after, then they'll probably hit the gym, and then they'll probably show, the TV show that they're watching at night before bed. And it just seems like a very simple routine, and one that's super clean, and one that a lot of us would like to have ourselves. But the things that we're not seeing are, the boring, the stressful, or even the frustrating parts of their day. They show their commute to work, and then it will just be like a 2-second clip of their whole morning before lunch. But who knows if they had a hard conversation with their boss, or they lost a big account, or just something else that went wrong in the workday, something that we all experience. That's not put in the video, so it just gives it a false sense of reality. Not that these creators are trying to do that, but only seeing the good parts or the highlight reel of someone's day could be a big reason why it could be addicting. We're also creatures of habit, and then, just seeing the routine for these people be the same day in and day out almost gives us a sense of comfort seeing someone else have that routine. It's almost like something that we know we can achieve whether we're at that point or not. Could also be a reason or a motivator for us to get our routine going. But seeing them wake up the same time every day, go to work the same time, come home, do chores, go to the gym, and do all that stuff at the same time, it's just a goal that a lot of us have, and seeing all these videos all the time definitely makes it easy to keep watching. And I mean, it could also make us feel like we're developing a routine just by watching them. It could almost trick us into thinking that we have everything in order just because we're doing the same things they are during the day, although ours are clearly more chaotic than the videos look. And while we can definitely get a false sense of reality and think that our routines are super productive just from watching these videos, the opposite could also be true. You definitely don't want to fall into the trap of comparing yourself to these people and then thinking they have their lives perfect and all together, and then get done watching these videos and just having, anxiety or stress because your routine isn't as clean as the video that they're portraying, which isn't even real life. Yes, as I've said, it's definitely parts of their day, and these are things that really happen. But it's not common that you're going to find all the things that go wrong in these people's days. They may make a special video about this, but it's definitely not in every video. And it could definitely make us think that we can achieve this life with no stress or anything like that just because the videos portray it a certain way. I think another way of saying this is that in life we should all have goals that we're striving to achieve, and just growth in general. But real growth usually looks a lot messier than the videos. These videos are just very smooth clips, and they are very satisfying to watch. But don't compare the progress that they're making growing their channel, or even having this perfect, seemingly perfect routine, to where you're at. I know for me, I definitely watch these videos, and sometimes at the end of it I'll be super stressed because my day is not going as smooth as that video is. And that's what I want. And even though it stresses me out, I just watch more and more, and I almost fall for this trap of, like I said, this false sense of reality, that their lives are just perfect because they're showing a couple seconds here and a couple seconds there. But if you were to ask any of them, they would tell you that they definitely have their struggles in life and, things that they're working on. I also saw one of these day in the life videos recently, and they were just going over the brand deals that they've made from this channel and the kind of money that they're making. And they showed that in the last 45 days from the time they made the video, they did 8 brand deals, and it totaled to about $40,000. And just watching that is kind of tough for me. I don't want to be jealous, and I want to be happy for this creator because they definitely put in a lot of hard work to get to where they are. But it's easy for us to think, oh, why couldn't I just start that? Why couldn't I just put my phone up as I walk out the door in the morning and then record myself at work for a few seconds and, have grown this channel when the niche was unpopular? And obviously this isn't the right mindset. If I wanted to start a day in the life channel, it's certainly not too late. The internet's always growing, and there are certain skills to learn like marketing, how to put hashtags, copywriting, all these things that would make a day in the life channel successful. And even though the videos seem like they make their lives a lot easier, there's a lot of hard work that's involved in making that kind of content. So yeah, there's obviously nothing wrong with watching these day in the life videos at the end of the day. They can be inspiring to us and encourage us to develop our own routine, or even find parts of their routine that we like and want to implement into ours. They can be calming, at the end of your own stressful day, to just watch a couple of these and even use it as a positive, and remember all the highlights in your own day and just be thankful for those. But remember, that is what you're seeing. You're seeing the highlights of somebody else's day, not their whole day. So they're having problems that they're working out in their life just like you. And just because your day isn't seeming as smooth as these videos does not mean that you're behind or not working your way to where you want to be. So I guess like instead of comparing yourself to these creators, just let the videos be a reminder of what's possible, but don't let it be a distraction from, achieving your own goals and building towards them. But yeah, guys, that's about all I got for today. If you watch any day in the life creators, let me know which ones. Of course, I've seen the OG Hub's Life. Micah Hescott is another one that pops up a lot for me. But yeah, let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely like and subscribe to the channel. Stick around, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.